These are usually 5-6 episodes before the end, but I wonder. Alright, I think I'm done. How are the rest of you doing? Is this alright? Damn it! Would have been nice to have had the chance to practice this baking stuff. Got cream all over me. I think you might have needed it. How did you even manage to make it collapse like that? Can't you follow a simple recipe? Hey, cram it! At least mine's got heart. What'd you do to yours? Measure that thing out with a ruler? Ta-da! I'm done. One patented Ryota Super Ultra Mega Fudge Delight, fresh from the oven. Oh god. I'm done too. One summoner slice coming right up. I hope it tastes better than it looks. How come Toji gets to slack off while we're slaving away? That's not really his fault. He does have a job to do after all. Ugh. All that hard work's made me thirsty as a sponge. I'll go get something for us to drink. Kenta, could you help out? I'm not sure I can carry drinks for everyone by myself. Okay. I'll help. I know I'll be fine as long as Inugami's with me. Looking good as always, Shinya. Hey there, everyone. Your baking looks lovely. Did you look at Ryota's? I couldn't have done it without you. You're a really good teacher, Shinya. Glad we bumped into you again. Really? Well, if you say so. Thank you, Brandon. Honestly, I owe you more than you know. You're always such a calming influence on me. I never thought you'd come asking for my help. Especially not with baking cakes. It was a stroke of luck that I took such pains to memorize Choji's instructions. Incidentally, what are you going to do with those cakes? Doesn't seem like you're planning on taking them home. We're having a strategy meeting. These cakes are an important part of it. We're waiting until everyone's here. A strategy meeting? In the middle of a extravaganza? Is something the matter? Well, so here's the deal. I see. So you're all searching for a way to help this friend of yours find more food he can taste. A rule that instantly converts everything one eats to pure energy sounds troublesome indeed. However, you say that there is still sometimes something left behind that Behemoth can taste? Something that his rule does not convert to energy? Yeah. We don't know what it is. Do you actually know what Behemoth's role is, Brandon? Behemoth's role? Now that you mention it, I'm not sure. For the folks at home, what was a role again? A role is something which guides a rule, in particular, a designated direction. If there's something that is not being processed by Behemoth's rule, it must be because his role does not regard it as useful. If you're having trouble working this out, that seems like a good place to start. Thanks. So, who does the designating and why? The world that assigned a role to the individual in question in order to ensure its continued existence. This world is made so that if an individual uses their role in accordance with their rule in defense of what they hold dear. Sorry, I digress. The festival is not the place for such topics. Oh. You want to come with us? I want to spend some time together. I'm always down to hang out. I appreciate the invitation, but I still have things I need to attend to. Once more. Oh, no. Could you hide me for a moment? I'll explain later. Oh. Oh, Shinya! Where are you? Come out, wherever you are! I have Valentine's chocolate just for you! He doesn't want your nasty chocolate, he wants mine! Shinya! Where are you? Shinya! Oh, right. I forgot about that. Anyway, I'm happy that you invited me, but as you can see, I might just bring you trouble. It's no trouble, really. Next time, promise. If anything, we caused you trouble. Thank you all, really. See you next time, Brandon. I'm back with the drinks for all. Wow, it smells super sweet around here. The fair is, a lot more crowded than before. No, I'm okay, Inugami, but thank you. I'm amazed we managed to get this spot. You sure we didn't need to reserve it or anything? After hearing us out, they agreed to lend it to us until their next booking, but we don't have much time. We should get started. Also, we should be ready to act at a moment's notice. Take note, Kingo, Ryota, and Brandon. What do you think we're gonna get? What, you think we're gonna get ourselves a good fight after all? It's just a precaution. Hopefully things will go smoothly, though. You might jinx it if you don't wipe that grin off your face. I would have liked for Toji and Moritaka to join us too, but it seems like they still have work to do. Here you are, Behemoth. This is. Please take whatever juice you like. Why, I don't mind if I do. What would you like, Behemoth? Well then, I think we should begin. Are you both ready? Yeah, I think so. Please continue, Shiro. I would like to start by casting a look back over everything that's happened today at the Extravaganza. Firstly, we met with Nomad at the entrance, where he gave us our mystery treats. Oh, I remember that. It was so creamy and strawberry-y. It didn't do anything for Behemoth though, right? Right, I wish I could have enjoyed it properly. Then we all went hunting around the event area. I don't remember everything we brought back, but none of it worked. I remember, in the end, the only thing that Behemoth reacted to was the handmade cakes Surtur provided. Yeah, those were great! The flavor was pretty faint, but it was still something. Wish I could have them again. they were really nice. I'd love to try those again soon. After that was the Ebisu Tea House, right? The rainbow buns were kind of a bust, but Shino's red bean treats worked a treat. Finally, we had another unexpected success with Toji's Valentine's chocolate. They were both amazing! Makes me drool just thinking about them. We sampled a great deal after that, but ultimately, Behemoth was unable to taste any of it. Now, let's try to get to the bottom of why. My first idea was that the use of different ingredients might be the answer. We might hypothesize the existence of some special substance that, for whatever reason, Behemoth can taste. So I investigated all the stall suppliers, since even the same kinds of ingredients might be sourced from different places. Or there might be unexpected discrepancies, such as tomatoes we know being living beings in another world. Now I'd like to invite the detective I hired to join us now. Sorry to have asked so much of you so suddenly. Well, I certainly could have done with a bit more time. You're lucky I'm so damn good at my job. Uh-huh. Hey, it's Nomad. Were you waiting outside all this time? I've done you the best job I can, just like I do for all my clients. This report should have all the data you wanted. Thanks, Nomad. How about some coffee for your trouble? Don't mind if I do. A nice bitter coffee really hits the spot after an investigation. God, what the hell? How much sugar you put in this? According to the report, the differences between the things Behemoth could taste and those he couldn't is effectively nothing. It seems that all the stalls at the Extravaganza use the same ingredients. In that case, the only remaining possibility is that the difference is one of method. Moreover, there is one observation we can make immediately. Perhaps you have already noticed, but the items that provoked the response from Behemoth were all handmade. Indeed. The same goes for my sandwiches. In that case, what could it be that Behemoth is tasting? How can you make the same cakes with the same ingredients with the same recipe but have them taste different? Oh! I would now like to conduct an experiment in front of you. In front of you are 2 chocolate cakes. They have been made using the same ingredients according to the same recipe, and I can confirm that they are both delicious. However, there is one difference between them. You think I'm gonna be able to taste them? I cannot say for certain. However, I think this will help show us how best to proceed. Okay. Guess I got nothing to lose. It's great! It's so chocolatey! What? You can taste it, Behemoth? But that doesn't make sense. This cake is exactly the same one we... Correct. This cake is the product of the Memory Pasteur, the very same kind that Babylon ordered for us earlier. Behemoth, I recall you saying at the time that it tasted of nothing to you? I don't get it. How come I can taste it now? That might be... Choji often tells me that only 80% of the flavor of food comes from the ingredients in the recipe. The other 20% comes from the cook's love for the person they're making it for. As I said before, these 2 cakes have been made with the same ingredients, according to the same recipe. The only difference is that when making this one, someone wished with all their heart that the flavor would get through to you. Oh! That's right! This one's mine! I can't believe I'm claiming it. I made it just for you. I hope you like it. You made it for me? It makes you wonder exactly who Shino and Toji were thinking of when they made their sweets, doesn't it? Then what about starter cakes? Didn't you say the flavor wasn't as strong or something? I do not wish to speculate, but perhaps the cook's love becomes stretched thin when shared between multiple recipients. I see. Surtur thinks of everyone as his children, so there was less of the bit that Behemoth could actually taste? I'm not yet sure of the precise mechanics, but it seems certain that what you experience as flavor is actually emotions. Why? I've heard it said that love is the best medicine, but who would have thought it would be the greatest spice? What's wrong? Come on, you can cry on me. I never knew. I never knew love could taste so delicious. I've just been stuffing my face with something so precious all this time. Behemoth. It's not just that either. I've gone and caused so much trouble. Ever since I got summoned here, I've just... That makes two of us. I've been nothing but a burden. Let me tell you my story. Are you saying what I think you're saying? You're just like me! We both woke up in that same park! You've had to have others take care of you, just like me and Ziz. We both have a lot of apologies to make. But sweets make a great thank you gift. We'll make some together, okay? Gotcha. Thanks, Brandon. I want you to know your cake tasted great. Hey, partner, I can't quite put my finger on it, but there's something nagging me about what Shiro was saying. I don't mean all that about love turning into flavor. I mean, that's still pretty out there, but when I get pumped up, it turns into lightning. So I guess I could buy feelings and turn it into something you can taste? Oh yeah, that's it. I know what it is. You remember what happened with Choji? Worst morning of my life. Oh, you mean back at the cafeteria? Yeah, that's it. That's the one. We never mentioned that to Shiro, did we? I guess because we didn't know what that was Behemoth at the time. Anyway, don't you think that was weird? Choji was making plate after plate just for Behemoth. But still, he still ballooned up, didn't he? Which means he mustn't have been able to taste it. You think that means Choji wasn't putting his heart into his food? That doesn't seem like him. I guess everything's been solved, so it doesn't really matter, but I still kind of wonder. How wonderful, Behemoth. Finally, you'll no longer have to rely on my sandwiches. Think of all the delicious things you can eat. Ziz, cut it out! What the hugging? We're in public! Oh, Behemoth, I'm just so happy for you. Let's celebrate with a party. I made all sorts of cakes packed full of love for you. Oh God, oh no. Oh no. Be careful not to eat these four by mistake. They won't taste anything, and you might, well, you know. Got it. Thanks, Ryota. All right, time for the best part of the meal, the food. All right. I can't believe you made so much, Ryota. And I'm not dead. I know, right? You know what they say. You can never have too much of a good thing. Here's one I made just for you. Come on, eat up. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. What's wrong? Why can't I taste anything? What? Behemoth? What did you just say? Oh no. Behemoth going berserk? I thought we cracked this. Actually, Kengo mentioned the problem. So you're saying Choji personally prepared food especially for Behemoth and he still couldn't taste it? Was my hypothesis mistaken? I was so sure. No, I think you were on the mark. But I think we're on the right lines, but there are more pieces to this puzzle. Ms. Ziz, can we have a moment? Whatever is it, Brandon? You know what Behemoth's role is. Of course. Where there's a rule, there's a role. If we know Behemoth's role, perhaps it can give us some more insight to his rule. You want to know our roles? I'm sorry, it's not really my place to... More! Give me more! Need more! So hungry! Miss Ziz, we really need you to tell us everything you can. There's no one else who knows Behemoth as well as you do. Please, Miss Ziz, if there's anything you know, please tell us. I really want us all to eat together someday. I understand, Ryota, but I can't just... Please, Miss Ziz! Brandon? I see the same glimmer in your eyes as I saw in Behemoth so long ago. I see. You really are the same. The same as Behemoth and I. What do you mean, Miss Ziz? Perhaps I am. I would imagine you have not noticed it yourself yet, but I spent much more life with Behemoth than someone else with that glimmer in their eyes. I know it well. I've never considered myself fortunate, but compared to you, perhaps I am. As an inseparable trio, the three of us were, at the very least, spared the pain of loneliness. Miss Ziz, is something the matter? I'm terribly sorry. Recalling the old days always puts me in an odd mood. Very well, I will tell you what I can. We were three. Once, Behemoth the Devourer, Ziz the Guardian, and Leviathan the Envious. And the world in which we lived was known as Eden. We were born sacrifices. Since we took our first breaths, we were fated to be exiled to another world, Gehenna. What do you mean, sacrifices? I remember. You remember what is it? You weren't there. He wasn't there. So how could he remember? It means those exiled beyond the walls. Eden exiles outside the walls anyone who does not adhere to its faith. One of the destinations for such exiles is Gehenna. Behemoth in particular was created to take in all offerings to Eden that fell to Gehenna and convert them into energy. However, Leviathan was created to feel overwhelming jealousy for whatever was before him. So they fought. Leviathan turned upon his fellow sacrifice, and in the end, each devoured the other. As for me, I protected the outside world from their struggle, but I too was struck down. You see, my purpose was to watch over them and protect the others from them until the very end. After that, our corpses should have been recovered by and offered up to Eden. However, the next thing myself or Behemoth knew, we had awoken in this Tokyo with our lives spared. About the third? I know what happened to Leviathan. Leviathan's in another story. But I know what happened to him. What about the third? Leviathan, you said? I do not know. All I have is a vague memory from the moments before I lost consciousness. I saw someone splitting half of themselves into an identical shadow and disappearing through a gate, with a sound like the world tearing. I am not sure what to make of it, but it gives me hope that, just like us, Leviathan has been summoned into this world somewhere. Great. Now, great. Now I have more theory crafting. However, well now, if my dear Leviathan should find a partner, and that partner should consort with somebody else, I can only imagine the magnitude of his jealousy. He is hopelessly childish, and I personally found that rather adorable. Oh God. I see. That is truly everything I know of our roles. We were never anything more than sacrifices. I hope that helps, Shiro. As a teacher, I'm terribly embarrassed. I can't be more of use. Not at all. Thank you very much, Mrs. I can't imagine that must have been easy to talk about. So, how about it? You have any ideas what it might be that Behemoth cannot convert? Perhaps there is something that his role forbids him from converting. Something, or some special kind of emotion. What kind of emotion could that be? Oh God, I laughed at my own. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, shouldn't we do something about this? If he gets any bigger, he's gonna be wearing the roof as a hat. Do you have your hamper, Mrs.? We could really do with some sandwiches to calm him down. Excuse me, summoners. Sorry to bother you, but our next booking starts in 10 minutes. Would you mind finishing up whatever... Hey! Good lord! Good lord! What is happening here? Is everyone alright? Ugh, he's too flabby! It's like he's trying to put jelly in an arm lock! It's like trying to put jelly in an arm lock! Containment breach! Behemoth's through the door! We've gotta go after him! Shinya? What are you doing here? Who, me? I took over from Choji in supervising the group chocolate making sessions. Save the chit-chat for later! We gotta stop Behemoth before the whole extravaganza ends up in his stomach! Uh-oh. That was for my dear sweet Shinya! Give it back, you beast! I'm so sorry, I can't stop! What's wrong with me? Why does it all taste like nothing? I want to stop, but I can't. Looks like he really can't taste them. What is? I was so sure we solved this. So what happens if he just keeps eating? Behemoth converts everything he eats to pure energy and stores it within his body. If the emotions contained within Valentine's chocolate are really as powerful as we think, and yet he can't taste them, then he must be converting them into an enormous amount of energy. Under ordinary circumstances, it would be Leviathan's place to rein him in. However, Leviathan is not here, and alas, I fear no one else is capable of stopping him by force. Perhaps he would return to his senses if we were to feed him something he could taste. We may not know why, but we know for sure that a few folks have managed to get through to him. It's not simply just love. It's jealousy. Namely, Mrs. Surtur, Shino, Toji, and you, Brandon. If only we had your cooking, perhaps there might be something we could do. My hero and his allies, you are a welcome sight, but it is far too dangerous for you to stay here. Let us retreat outside. Porco Conway, you're here too? Who's that for, an elephant? I could use that as a mattress. What do you mean, this? This is my gift to you. Oh my god. Worry not for your waistline, for it contains little sugar and is packed with nutrients to ensure robust and healthy growth. You can barely call that chocolate. Can't you? I'll take it, but only because it's you. Oh, my hero. I spent hours laboring over this chocolate, pouring all my love and respect into... Huh? Uh-oh! Will this suffice, Babylon? If I am honest, I fear for our finances if we purchase any more. Oh god, Azathoth being esports. Oh god. Oh, why would you worry about such trivial things? Coin is cheap, when I can make as much as I like in the casino. Admittedly, I have much to learn about the norms of this Tokyo, but even so, much about that sounds unacceptable. Is it just me, or did you feel the ground shaking? Sutter, stop whatever you're doing and look. Is that not one of your children? I fear not. That is no giant amuse-bell. No, that is... Summoners, is everyone okay? Last thing I remember is Behemoth suddenly expanding. My back. What on earth just... I don't know. Last I remember, I think Behemoth grabbed me and I went flying. Is everyone alright? I remember a sudden impact. There was hypnotic jingling. Thank heavens I made it in time. A few more seconds and you would have all been squashed flat. Are these feathers? They're feathers, right, Hinogami? They're so sparkly and pretty. Are these Miss Ziz's? Indeed. His feathers are my sacred artifact, imbued with the rule of safeguarding, which defends and solves all they encircle. If Behemoth tries to strike out anyone, these feathers will protect them from harm. I'm so sorry, Behemoth. If only I could have protected you better. Perhaps it would have never come to this. You know, I had a dream once. I hope that perhaps somewhere there might be a brighter future waiting for us. Just a dream, I fear. But it's alright. I'll put an end to this and make sure no one else gets hurt. I promise. I'll watch over you until my last breath. That is the reason I was born, after all. Thank you, everyone. I'll never forget the kindness you have shown us. What? Whoa. Thank you all, but now you have to run. Miss Ziz, what are you doing? No, Miss Ziz, come back! Come, Behemoth, it's time. Leviathan may be absent, but I am right here by your side. Hey, Orchio Conway, Marchosius. If you're not helping to evacuate the attendees, you better get on that stat! Orchio Conway here, escorting civilians to a safe location. I should be done shortly. Marchosius here. I'm escorting civilians to safety, same as Orchio Conway. What's Behemoth doing here of all places? Although anything is possible in this Tokyo, I suppose. Either way, in absence of Leviathan, the work of implementing countermeasures falls to us. Over and out. Damn, this is looking bad. Any ideas, partner? Is that music again? Always at the perfect time. You don't think they're watching us, do you? If they were watching this, you think they'd have higher priorities than playing Eurobeat. Alright, plan A is to dance off the calories just like before. It works, great. If not, that's future Ryota's problem. I'm not really sure this time. Guess we gotta face the music.
Sate, okawari! Okawari! Mottai naki o kotoba! Douka wagamama o gokame yare! Konomi no yorokobi ni hoka naranu yue! Mottai naki o okawari! Itadakimasu! いかがかな。お、大丈夫よ。なんと。やれやれ。くらいだ。いただきます。いかがかな。身の程は知れたか。乾物どもめが。二度目の慈悲があると思うな。
Might have an episode 6. I don't know. We'll see. Because I'm fairly sure this dancing is not going to work. We are a system of three beasts created with the purpose of recovering energy for Eden, but in the end, exiled to Gehenna. We all knew our allotted roles and the pitiful ends assigned to us. I remember Behemoth's smile as he told me of his dream. If we're going to die anyway, I want to eat something good. I want to eat something good before I go, he said. And I lamented. For I knew that Behemoth's rule would not allow it. I remember Leviathan's smile as he told me his dream. If I were to die anyway, I want to grow so big everyone would have to look up to me, he said. I want to live so brilliantly that no one could ever forget me, and everyone would respect me, he said. And I lamented, for I knew that Leviathan's rule would not allow it. Finally came myself, Ziz the Guardian, created to ensure the safety of others from Behemoth and Leviathan. After all, it would not do to bring harm to the source of faith that both Gehenna and Eden rely on. My role was to safeguard the energy that Behemoth and Leviathan collected, prevent any harm from coming to the believers who sustained Eden, and then expire. To that end, I was created with the capacity to love everyone and everything. Not only so that I had no choice but to protect those protect those in the outside world from suffering, but also ensure that I would never abandon my two companions. I was to shield against harm from both without and within. Behemoth continued to devour, powerless to find enjoyment in even a single mouthful. Y'all could sure work for the Beast Tamers. Valentine continued to look covetously up at the stars, powerless. And I continued to watch over them, as I was fated to do until my dying day. I remember the smiles that never left our faces, even as we quietly abandoned hope. And striving to realize Behemoth and Leviathan's dreams, I yearned, despaired, and in the end, I smiled, for I believed that they would never come to be. What else could I do but smile to soothe their pain? We three beasts were created only to recover any energy for Eden, with no hope of leaving any of ourselves behind for the world that came after. Our identities began and ended with our duties. We would never be allowed our own happiness or memories that we could pass on to others. We smiled with faded, battered, hopeless dreams still held fast in our hearts. My feathers gently closed around us, sealing away our world of three. Then, as the end finally came, we were swallowed by a rainbow light.
It's not working! He's not slipping! Though I guess that's not surprising, seeing as he's not even dancing! How is he doing that?
He swung me up like a balloon. Like he can't even see us. Can he even hear the music? He's just focused on eating. I'm sure he's not even aware of anything else.
Oh, it's over. Behemoth never even danced. You think they'll play it again given the circumstances?
Doubt it. They're probably going to need the sound system to guide everyone to the other parts of the fair. The hall's split into different sections in case of emergencies. We decided it's best to get everyone out of this one.
Hey, it's Nomad!
No, it wouldn't work. I already know that wouldn't work. Alright. Why don't we disable the battle zone? It'd be just like ending the app. Maybe Behemoth would go back to normal.
I'm not sure I'd want to try that. There's no telling what could happen.
The battle zone, occupied by a majority of app users and transients, functions much the same as the battle zone created by the app. However, as far as I'm aware, there are no recorded instances of such a battle zone being closed while a rule is in effect. It is possible that our memories have just been erased after it was undone, but even so, I think it should be our final option.
What a mess. Couldn't all this crap have picked a better time than the busiest part of the day?
Huh? Why so busy at this time?
Isn't it almost evening? Folks started hitting the fair on their way back from work, looking for something to take home. Numbers really spiked. Well, that giant blob ain't budging. Want me to lay into him? My giant basher would probably make a mark.
Seeing as dancing failed us, combat might not be a bad backup plan. That would not be wise. Nothing short of the strongest attacks will have any effect on this beast of gluttony. Hey, you're here too, Marchosius? You must have been terrified. If
that many battlefields you have trod. It is easy to forget you are still a child at heart. Yay, accept my hug. Okay, I'm satisfied. I can die now. I had thought to take advantage of this festival to treat this child to something special to eat. Also, I am still one of the outlaws. My sword can hardly lie idle while the rest of my family lends their aid. Good to see you, Marchosius. You done with what I asked? Wait. Oh yeah, Nomad's based in Kabukicho. Indeed, Nomad's agency is not so far from where I laid my head. We have much common ground. How's the evacuation going? Not too much of a panic, I hope. Fortunately not. Since the Beast of Gluttony ceased moving, things have been proceeding smoothly. However, this building has few entrances and exits. As such, only a scant number of attendees have actually been removed from the premises. Even with the assistance of the rest of the outlaws, evacuating everyone in the building will take no small amount of time. Your dancing also caused a bit of a problem. After doing it so many times. You mean the attendees thought all of this was just some kind of performance? Bingo. Though at least it's meant we haven't had any stampedes. Problem is, a bunch of folks watched it play out and then went back to whatever they were doing once the music stopped. We've got to get this under control. Guess there's one thing to be thankful for. Thanks to our teacher over there, no one's been hurt. I think we should use this time to do what we can while Behemoth is still docile. Can I ask something really quick? It's been bothering me. What is it, Ryota? Have you thought of any plans? You don't think Behemoth's looking at us, do you? Kind of looks like he's staring this way, and he's been waving at us. What? No. Wait, I don't get it. Kind of looks like he's back to usual. Of course, that's why he stopped moving, remember? As soon as he eats something he can taste. That's right, he immediately returns to normal, no matter how big or small it is. So far, the only sweets to produce results have been Shinos, Surters, Toji's, and Brandon's. Wait, could there be something else that he's capable of tasting? I wonder who could have made it. I wonder when he ate it. Anyway, I think this is our shot. We've got to get Behemoth back to normal before he goes berserk again. It's time to rock and roll. Wait, where's Kenta gone? I don't know. Perhaps he has evacuated? In any case, wherever he is, can't be more dangerous than here. How long are you planning to stand around jabbering? Let's get going! I would join you if you'll have me, Summoners. As one of the outlaws resolving this is my responsibility. Then again, I'm not confident I will prove any use against Behemoth when he is like this. You sound familiar with him, Marchosius. Did you know him back in Gehenna? In all honesty, I've only ever known Behemoth in his engorged state. He visited Gehenna once. But as far as I know, there is only one being in this world capable of stopping him. The Beast of Envy, Leviathan. Leviathan and Behemoth grew big enough to devour the world. Until they fought. Each failed the other. Or so the legends say. Behemoth is a comrade of yours, I believe. In that case, I have a word of warning for you. A warning? What do you mean? I say this under the assumption that this Behemoth is the same creature I encountered in Gehenna, but he is a deposit of energy, a living storehouse. His body is designed to be as robust as possible, lest any should escape. I trust you grasp the implications of this, Summoners. That energy's gotta go as science proves, energy's gotta go somewhere. So you're saying that Behemoth's body is essentially impervious to attacks from the outside? Exactly. In warfare, numbers are absolute. To attempt to overcome Behemoth by force would be like trying to fell a continent. He holds too much energy for the torturer I once knew to burn through, and is too large for the Chancellor's poison to affect. I see. So Zambadia and Lucifuge are out. However, if those two are the real Behemoth and Ziz, and I can guarantee that no harm will come to any bystanders. This is simply how they are made. They are fated to go alone to their demise. No one's going to their demise today. I'm gonna save my friends. Just you watch me. Understood. You challenge the impossible, but know that I stand with you. I'm sorry, I couldn't help but overhear you. Could I have a moment, Brandon? Oh, thank goodness you're safe. I heard you talking about sacrifices, and it confirmed my suspicions. Please, take this chocolate. I made it with all the affection I have for my friends. If my guess is correct, Behemoth should be able to taste it. Huh? I'm really sorry. I can't really say yet. Even so, I hope you can find it in yourself to believe me. I always believe in my friends. Thank you, Shinya. It's just what I wanted for Valentine's. Of course. Thank you, Brandon. I'm not sure my rule will be able to help you much in this battle, so I'll help with the evacuation. Stay safe, Brandon. I'll be right back. Take care, Shinya. My rule can do little, because our systems are too similar. Although, there is one definitive difference between the world of Eden and Olympus. Olympus does not recover the emotions sacrifices experience, because they never return within the walls to begin with. Our sacrifices are created to consume of their own accord beyond the walls, hence they are permitted a sense of taste. That is the role of sacrifice, that which is offered up for the benefit of its homeworld. Please take care, my friend, my equal.
Ziz!
I'm so happy you're alright, Behemoth. How long have you been back to normal?
Since halfway through that dance, I think someone fed me something.
Who could have?
I don't know. I think I might have moved the wrong way and knocked them flying. Just by being here, I'm causing folk trouble. Guess I'm nothing but dead weight. Though I gotta say, the dancing was pretty fun. You know, I think I like it here in this Tokyo. Gotta say, never thought I'd be able to taste anything again. I'm glad I get to be with I got to go with some good memories in my heart. It's all thanks to you and Brandon. Ain't like I got no regrets. I want to make things right with Shiro and Toji and everyone else, but I don't want to cause them any more trouble.
Oh, Behemoth.
There's something I want to ask you to do while I still can. If I lose control one more time, I want you to promise to close your feathers around me.
Behemoth, please be honest with me. Did you really lose your memories of Gehenna? Or did you pretend for my sake?
Then once I can't hurt anyone else, I want you to put an end to me. I don't care how.
You know I can't do that. Not even for you. My sacred artifact isn't meant to be used to do harm. Your end is destined to come in battle with Leviathan. Even if I were to try, I would not be strong enough by myself. Don't worry, I'll stay by your side as long as I can. Just the two of us alone in this closed world until my power is spent.
Ziz, you can't. You know we just end up.
Behemoth?
Give me food. Give me something I can taste. Ziz, I can't hold on.
We're here for you, Behemoth. Ziz, you alright? You gotta feed him this.
Finding you two took a while. Is Behemoth holding together? Can he still speak to us?
What on earth are you doing here?
Please, you gotta tell the rest. They all gotta run. Get out of here as fast as you can.
We're not leaving without you. We're gonna slim you back down.
Yeah, that's right. Get out of here with that. Get out of here, crap.
Oh god.
We're gonna turn you back to normal. Whoa, what the hell was that? Getting so hungry. You gotta get away. Just run. Whoa!
Shield us, my feathers! Kingo, this is. How did it go? Was Behemoth still lucid?
Wait, where's Brandon?
Look, in front of Behemoth!
Brandon!
It's gonna take more than that. I think my arms are gonna fall off.
You gotta go! I can't!
Everyone, get behind me! Loving Asylum!
Great work, Mrs. But, what are we going to do about Brandon? Damn it, we can't get close. How are we gonna help him from here? Wait, what?
Huh? What happened to the shaking? I thought Behemoth was about to blow. Come to think of it, doesn't he look a little strange? Almost flustered. What on earth is going on? What? Everyone, I don't want to alarm you, but take a look at Behemoth's right shoulder.
What do you mean his right? Ah! Take that and that! Keep it up, Inugami! Devils! Don't stop growing! We gotta get as many as we can into his mouth!
What are my devils doing up there? They're trying so hard with their little arms, but what if they fall?
It's thanks to them that Behemoth's managing to hold it together. Those sweets must be made with love, right?
I think they're the ones Kenta and the devils made back after we all split up. He said he was making them to thank us and his uncle for taking care of him, and Miss Ziz and Behemoth for trying so hard. Perhaps it's turned out for the best that they all insisted on giving them in person, but they're really going to fall in.
We need to do something before Shiro explodes from stress.
You know, I kind of want to see that, but alright.
The outlaws will do something. Something about the kids. You lot get yourselves over here and make it quick. Nomad?
Don't worry, we got a big slab of beef to catch anyone who falls, right, Tetsuox? You just get moving. My friends, I am glad to see you safe and well. We are here and ready to do our part. Good grief. I should have known you would not stop at making a mess of our cafe. I'm not letting some king-sized monster ruin this fair. Not while the outlaws are in charge of things. Looks like we find ourselves on the same side. What do you say, old man? You willing to fight side by side with an old tanuki? You don't gotta ask me twice. Nothing comes before protecting folks' lives. Thanks, everyone. We're gonna have a feast afterwards, I promise.
Kenta, you gotta run! It's not safe!
I don't care! Maybe I did slip just a little bit. They knew Kami and the evils caught me, so...
You're saying I almost knocked you down? Why are you even here? You gotta get out of here!
I heard you when you were talking with Ziz. I didn't really get some of it, but it still made me think you're the same as me. You know, a long time ago I was stuck all alone, behind a door that never opened. They gave me food, but it was cold, and it didn't taste nice at all.
Kenta, I don't know what to...
But things are different now. When I first went outside, I was really scared. But Inugami and Uncle were right there with me. And I met you. We ate so many delicious things together with Brandon. There's gotta be more waiting, right? Somewhere out there. Let's find it together. You can't stay here. Inside these walls, it's cold and lonely. And everything tastes like nothing.
Kenta, where are you? Kenta! Not on my watch! Take flight, boundless tail! Kenta, take my hand!
Thank you, Brandon!
Now hold on tight. We're not leaving without Behemoth.
Got it! Thanks, Brandon! You're so warm!
Don't read into it too much. Kenta? Brandon? We're not leaving without you. I'm gonna find something you can taste. I'm gonna find you a place to call home. Why are you always doing so much for me? I don't get it. I see. I get it now. You, me, Kenta, we're all... so hungry. Gotta eat. Everything in this Tokyo tastes so good. I wanna eat it all. I wanna eat it all with you.
I have seen that blade. No, that feather before. I am sure of it. I could never mistake the light of the 12 wings that shone over Eden. How long did we spend gazing up at them from the depths of Gehenna? We never even dreamed that the world could be so wide, or that what we knew could be such a small part. This Tokyo truly is a wonderful place, isn't it? So full of meetings that never should have been, and reunions that never should have been possible. I met my end before I could reach you then, but I have met you here, and you have given me a new dream.
I heard you saying food tastes better with friends. Seeing you smile when you're eating, I thought there might be something in that.
There is so much more to this world than just Eden and Gehenna. There are so many others who understand our pain. I wish you could see this for yourself, Leviathan. I wish so much that you were here.
I don't. He nearly killed us. Miss Ziz, are you okay?
What? Oh, of course. I didn't mean to make you worry. As a teacher, it is hardly my place to ask this, but I have a request to make of you all. Behemoth had a dream once. A dream he gave up on. I want to help that dream come true. I beg you, please help me save Behemoth. I do not know how difficult or dangerous it will be. I do not even know how it can be done. Certainly it was beyond us during our time in Gehenna. Even so,
no worries, Miss Ziz. Maybe we don't look it, but we're pretty used to doing the impossible.
our leader's already set on helping you. I've got to do my part too.
We're not even classify this as impossible. Certainly not compared to what our guildmaster usually asks of us. This doesn't even make our top 10. Honestly, I don't even know how we're all still breathing.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Hey, Shiro, you're supposed to be the Brainiac. You gotta have some sort of plan.
Let's see. We have seen that eating food imbued with certain emotions causes Behemoth to recover his sanity, even if we do not know exactly why, and even if just for a moment. So I wonder what would happen if we took that idea to its logical conclusion.
You really can't just spit it out, can you? Whatever, just sit on it for all I care.
First of all, we have some friends we need to get out of danger, meaning Kenta and Brandon.
Oh yeah, I kinda forgot about that part. Looks like it's time for a good old-fashioned Kingo charge.
Just hang in there, Behemoth. We're coming for you. I'm coming for you.
I know what it is, and they're gonna explain it in the next part.